Today is the final test of my strategy. Does it indeed work in 12-player competitive Mario Kart World? Now, this is going to be the toughest challenge yet because you most of the time want to be in the front. Okay, I was trying to go up top here to give myself a better chance at a star, but maybe I can get one here and it's fine. Okay. The good thing is about this strategy is I know exactly where I want to chain my star on every single track. That's the good thing about this. The bad thing is you do want to be in the front more than most times. I am going to hold on and not take shortcuts, just like the strategy suggests. However, the only problem is a lot of people like to overbag, just in general, in 12-player. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to chain this last at lap 2, not only to try and dodge a shock, but to try and pull a shock myself, and there's no real shortcut plus double items set before then. Like, I'm never chaining it here, for example. I'm just holding on to this. I might even go around. Oh, dude, everyone is just falling off the track. I'm going to go around here and then chain my star, hopefully in 10th, maybe 11th. People are failing the shortcut. Why am I in 8th, dude? This is room 1 we're in. Okay. Good thing is I got a box in 11. It's just not a good box, and I'm really far behind. Well, second now, just to cover the shock. Do I make this shortcut? I do. Nice. Okay. Well, despite how it looks, I am in a decent spot here. I honestly could get, like, 4th. Nice, that's really good. Let's just golden here. And I'm gonna bill in. Oh, okay. I might bill earlier than expected. Yeah, let's bill now. Nice! Okay. Hold on, there's no way the strategy gets me 2nd place on the very first race, right? I think that bill passes me. It does not! Wow! How does this work out so well in 12-player? Where I least expect it. That is crazy. Wow. I'm glad I goldened in that spot, because I was never going to bill that early under normal circumstances. So, we take those. Okay. Sheep Falls now. I am going to just run. Just kidding. This isn't Road to Grandmaster, guys, so I'm not doing the optimal play. We're playing the strategy here. That's why there was no intro today, actually. This is not a part of the Road to Grandmaster. This is experimenting with science. With Gyrodose. So, yeah. Normally I would run this track. Normally I would, but that's the great thing about the strategy is it's got to stay consistent. And if you stay consistent, the results will stay consistent, surely. Yeah, I'm getting no coins, but that's okay. I will chain here, since you can pull shock at this point in the race. Not this time, though. I'm going to stay in the back, though. I had to hold brake that entire time just to make sure I didn't fall out of bounds. Okay, we got a bill. I could take Tarzan with this, because I think this qualifies as a good enough item to run up. And I'll obviously grab the set, and then bill up in the cut. Do this. Yep, we're doing that exact same strat as the coin coffer. Triple shrooms is not great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is pretty bad. But this does take me around the turn at least. I'm gonna try and get an 8th place box, but it's no big deal if I don't. Okay, this guy's going, I think. Okay. Got an 8th place box. Can this be a golden? One time. No. Okay, we can recover this, though. Wasn't the greatest cut, but we just need a bill. Did not get a bill, but maybe this is like 7th. 8th? Okay. You know what? That's fine. That is a shock that I'm almost never dodging unless I have a Mega there and then I back out to 8th and spam it to cover that shock spot. Or I guess I could have pulled a star too and chained. So if that was a star or a Mega, I could have dodged that shock, but otherwise, that was not happening. Still decent recovery, though. Guys, if you can't tell, I have no expectations for this strategy in 12 players. But it's blown me out of the water so far. Realistically, if I would have told you before this event, it would have been a horrible start. I would have hated everything. I would have lost a ton of MMR. That's what I would have predicted to happen. But because it was mainly built for the intermissions and worldwides, it was mainly built for that style, that meta, I guess you could say. And this is not super befitting of a 12-player competitive lobby, but so far it hasn't been too bad. And maybe I even do better than what my pace is right now. That would be incredible. Okay, so I'm not chaining here yet. I could go last set again. But I could go here as well. And I've kind of died, so... Okay, no, I'm gonna go last set. I'm gonna go last set. I'm gonna go... Do I go bottom path or top path? I think I'm gonna go bottom path, because maybe I can trick people to passing me on the top path. Here we go now. Box 11. Golden triple shrooms is not great. Okay, he drafted me. That's okay, though. Turn might have it, but he might have Bill as well. Gonna stick behind him just in case he has shot. Good pill pull. There's no shock in play, so I am gonna... Oh. I guess the Hammer Bro had it? That's still pretty good for me. I kind of wish I held this build a little bit, but this is still good. Oh, that build drop-off was much better than I was anticipating. Gonna hold this as long as I can. Go now. Okay, triple reds, hold on. No! I got sent super tight for some reason. That was so weird. Man, I just lost like 8 spots on the line because of that. I need to see what happened, but yeah, that's just... I don't know. Was it the guy that I squished that kind of like bumped me wide? So it... Normally I'd bump the wall, but that time I didn't. Maybe that's what happened? I don't know. That really sucks, though. Not the fault of the strategy, though. Yeah, I did kind of get sent a little wide because of the guy I squished. But then, like, the second wall hit I got also didn't send me wide. And then I held wide here, and it just wasn't enough. Wow. Oh, that might have been, like, third, even. Because I think there was a couple of people dying on the rails. That's tough. Okay, so the problem with this track is getting triple shrooms plus star at the start is going to be impossible. Now, I can get a Mega Mushroom, but I highly doubt that'll happen. I'm going to try still to get a star here. Go really sideways, maybe, and... Oh, that almost worked. Almost. Not quite, but it almost did. So I'm going to try and just get a box of 9, and hopefully it's a star here. Very well could be. Because these two sets are really close to each other. Bro, are you kidding me? Why are people bagging set 2 lap 1? I know I'm bagging, but this is because it's the strategy and nobody else does the strategy. So this should not be a thing that happens. You feel me? All right, let's get a star, actually. Just give me triple shroom star. Okay, well, I'm going to try one more time. But if I don't get it here, then I have to give up on the star part of the strategy, even though I can get the rest of it. Being in 10th here is fine as well. Definitely could pull a star. Okay, we don't get it. So I'm going to just catch up with this. This is still in the realm of the strategy for tracks like this where you're just never going to get a star. Just catch up with your good items early on in the race. That's tough. Okay, now I'm bagging again. This time I'm going to bag for shock. I haven't really done that this race. Okay, well, I technically did get a shock spot box. I just only got one of them, and it was a golden. Okay. Gonna try one more time for shock slash bill. I'm not gonna try too hard for it. Gonna make sure, yeah, you're not, nope, you're getting shroom boosted, buddy. Okay. What do I get here? Bill? Wonderful. If he has shock, that's great, because he'll chain it into the set. Hopefully not slow shock me. Okay, he doesn't have it. I'm gonna golden around him. Hopefully he doesn't squish me. I'm gonna build now. If there's a shock, I win. If there's not, well, I can still salvage. Oh, that's a huge pull. Drop, 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 drop. It's not dropping me. That's so bad. Oh, if that dropped me, that's like 2 extra spots. That's tough. Well, I should be having at least 8 extra points because of Salty. And 4 extra points because my build just takes me too long, but it could be partially my fault. I could have maybe built a little bit earlier, but I didn't think it would extend me that far. It's probably like half a second at most that I needed to build earlier for that to be fine, but oh well. Okay, Starview Peak. This is definitely a track where I could do part of the strategy, and I'd like it a lot. Just getting a star at the start would be kind of cool. And running it up, but that's not what we're doing today. We're getting a star, and then I'm going to chain this at, honestly, last at lap 2. It seems like that's going to be the case for a lot of tracks. I want to do that for Bowser's Castle, Salty as well. It's kind of strange, but that's just how it's worked out so far. We'll see how this keeps going. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fine. Sure. I only really need 1 shroom. Yeah, I'll just chain this last set lap 2. Do a little double chain action. The good thing is, when you're doing this strategy as well in 12 player, you're just going to keep going and you're not bagging until one specific set, which means you're forcing the pack to go up and up because they're not going to stay back for more distance, like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They're only staying back for more positions, and you're just going to gradually catch up, and then you can back out last second and, you know, let this guy pass you, for example. And now, you just chain this here. Get something really good. Golden Bill. Golden Bill. Nice. Okay. Now we just run this up for the rest of the race. I feel like the last set lap 2 is good, just in case there's an early shock as well. But not only that, it just seems like, you know, almost whatever items you get, you're going to catch up with. You're not going to shock bag beyond that point. There's maybe going to be some second set last 2 scenarios, or second set lap 2, not last 2. You guys get what I'm saying. Alright, surely there's not a shock here, right? They wouldn't do that to us. Alright, this bill's gonna go to work. Let me try the Nisk, just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna need this to drop me early so I don't get dropped into Term's red. I will take 3rd here. Is Term just dead? Where did he go? Am I getting 2nd? I guess I am. I don't know what happened to Term. He must have just fallen off the track from my Goomba aura. But I swear I was gonna get redded by him, and then he just disappeared. Another good 2nd place, though. That'll bring us back in it. Put us on average pace after 5. You know, it could be worse. Could be worse. It could be a lot better, though. I probably should be around 2nd overall right now if things went perfectly, but that's never what happens in Mario Kart. Okay, we had to reopen the lobby, but we're still continuing the strategy, of course. On 35 after 5 races. So, for this is interesting. Crown City is a weird case, because normally I run this track. This is typically a track you actually want to bag. At least most people do. That's mainly because of the end shortcuts. They're very, very powerful. But we might be able to take them. We might not be able to take them. Just based off what item roulette gives us. We have our star. The first set I can pull shock on is actually the next set. However, that has to basically be... Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? I was gonna say you have to wait a while, but I might as well. It's Crown City, right? So... Golden triple shrooms, we can keep bagging for shock. We're flying. I don't really care about wasting time here, because obviously I need to be bottom 3 here. Could have been 2 boxes in the last. I'm not too sure. Maybe those coins. No! Okay, well, I'm definitely going to spam this mega. Unfortunately, another thing about this is if you have players in your lobby that love to bag, you are not in the greatest of spots. For example, Vantox. He's a very prime example of this. He just loves to overbag every single track. Doesn't implement the strategy like us. He doesn't quite do what we do, but it's very close. And that's just his main playstyle, which is kind of crazy. No one has shock yet. Just chill. Let's just mega here. Oh, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what's funny? This is his favorite track. And it actually kind of makes sense that this is his favorite track because this is one of those where bagging is phenomenal on. However, it seems like the baggers are losing. He definitely doesn't have anything. Yeah, he has Bill. Do I get the shock? Nope. Golden Bill's pretty good, though. Does he have shock after his Bill and spam it here? No, he had Golden. Well, it looks like me and Vantox are getting bottom 2 since we outbagged each other. Phenomenal stuff. And you know what? That's kind of strange. I thought this would be the track, if anything, where the strategy would work phenomenally. That is not what happened. Maybe I should have caught up earlier. Maybe I should have chained my star later. That probably could have been the 2 things. Because I couldn't really... I mean, it was a small chance, but... It was a really, really small chance last at lap 1 to pull it. I maybe should have held it for that set before the big wheel that you jumped through. Maybe that would have been better. Oh, it's actually so funny. The one time that I am bagging just because it's the strategy. The one guy that bags every single race is complaining that I'm bagging with him. Yep, that's right. Vantox complained that race that I was over bagging. That guy. In fact, I even saw a comment that was to the tune of, you just invented playing like Vantox. That's what you did. So I played basically the exact same way he does, and he's complaining that I did the exact same thing that he would do in that instance. That's just hilarious to me. Anyways, we're gonna stay back because we do not have a dodge or a star, and we don't have shock. That's fine. It's gonna be so funny when this video comes out. It's just gonna be so hilarious. Okay, this is actually pretty good. I can catch up with whatever I get behind this. Even if it's Bill, this is really good. Oh my gosh. Turn. Stop that. Yeah, just go crazy. Okay, I have a Bill in 7, which is not ideal. Okay, box and 8. If this is triple shrimps or better, I win. Okay, I don't win. Good thing is someone's billing up. If I can't get a box and 8 and pull a golden for the end, it'd be super duper hype. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me! Are you serious? And, okay. Maybe I get not last. I do not get not last. Okay, well, this is what I was expecting to happen, guys, with the strategy. Was just, there was going to be a lot of times where I wouldn't dodge shock and I'd just lose for it. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. We're 7 races in and I'm on 38. This is not what the strategy was built for. It's not built for these type of lobbies, but I just wanted to test it to see how it would go. someone found out that I'm that I'm doing the strategy in this video. They were Vantox is just such a character, let's just say. I was gonna say something way meaner than that, but I won't. I'll be the better and bigger person. He's a character, and you know what? That's okay. You know, that he's a big streamer after all. Probably playing it up for the audience too. I don't blame him. Anyways, now what we gotta do is I'm gonna sit at the next set here. Because I can pull shock at this set. At least I think I can. Okay, that's good enough to catch up with. And it takes me through the cut. So this is a great spot to be in. Oh, can I make this? No, I cannot. Okay, well, that sucks. I guess I can just beg at the end, right? It should be fine. Okay, there's a nano on the rail, so I can't go for that. But I can do this instead. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's go now. Oh, I dodged the shock! That is very nice. Does this take me through the cut? Sort of. Still in a decent spot, believe it or not. I'm gonna get something good behind this bill. Just anything but triple shrooms, please. Thank you. Oh, the chain chomps, hello. That's killing a lot of people. Okay. I think I'm gonna bill up here. This bill won't take me super long, but it'll still be a good bill, I think. Yeah, okay, this is a really good bill. Glad I billed early. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Golden now? I can get first, I think. Hold on. Throw that green forward. Throw that green forward. Oh my gosh, it's first place. Holy smokes. The strategy works, guys. So what? That's 18 points in 3 races from this lobby, so we're not doing too bad. I mean, it's not great, obviously, but that's what, 53 after 8? Not too shabby. Definitely could be better, though. Okay, now we got Toad's Factory. This is actually a prime example of what you want in terms of tracks for the strategy. We'll see if this works out, because... Okay, no, I am getting my dodge, actually. I didn't think I was, but... I had plenty of chances, to be fair. Now, for this one, the problem is this track's not long enough for me to want to chain at last set. Lap 1, at least. But I still could do it. It's just I'm never going to pull shock, right? So, I will hold for now. And maybe I chain at the first set of item boxes, because even though it's not a double item set there, it's going to act like one a little bit, because there's just so many item boxes in a row. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bag. Okay, that's fine. We're getting multiple boxes here. Okay, Bill's fine. What do I get behind? Golden. I'm gonna Bill now. This should chain in the last set. Oh, this was a bad Bill, I think. I'm gonna hold wide to try and get a 10th place box. I kind of regret that Bill, but it might be fine. Especially if I pull another one. Okay, I did not pull another one. It's fine, because I think a lot of people are going to pass me here. Let's see. Golden? This should be Bill, I think. Nice. Okay. I'm going to hold this a little bit and then go now. And this should drop me right before the cut. And then Golden's really all I need for the rest of the track. Okay, it's going to drop me right here. Nice. No shock, and we're getting a good spot here. Maybe 4th? Oh, no one got hit by the ice. Oh, one guy did. 4th? Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Honestly, the goal here is just to score above average. If I can score above average with the strategy, I will be satisfied with it, because I left a lot of points on the table. And it's not really supposed to work here. But, yeah. We're chilling. All right, Koopa Troopa Beach. This is an interesting one. This is a very interesting track for the strategy. I think I want to chain my star last set, lap 3. And last set, there's only 2 sets, so... kind of strange to be saying the last set, but you know. We got the star. I'm actually just going to go for coins. Which I get 0 of there. But we get 1 of here. Yep. Did we get any here? No. That's okay, though. Could honestly take shortcuts to kind of, like, bait people to catch up. I will go for these coins, at least. I say bait people to catch up, but, like... I don't know. I'm just putting myself further up, so that way... people don't super overbag, right? Alright, then the next set... I'll be sitting to try and get the shock / good items. We'll see what happens. Okay, James is sitting here. Boxing last. That actually could be really good. It is not. That's okay. There's still plenty of chances. Let's coins up there for some reason. I don't mind getting a box in 10. What do we get here? Okay, honestly, I think this is good enough to run with. Room up here. Then we have a golden for the rest of the track, which I think I'll be fine with. Golden now. I'm just going to stay on the ground. I'm not going to do the charge jump. There's another shrew, but there's triple reds. Go! First! Yes, sir! Let's go! Oh, good recognition to just catch up with the golden there. That would have been really bad if I had started bagging. The strategy is working, guys. It's working. It's just... I'm trying to find the groove with it in these Mogies, because I haven't really tried this before, obviously. And it's different. And just like with 24-player competitive, it started ramping up towards the end. It's doing the same here. Okay, DK Spaceport is a prime example of another track that I think would work, but just like with Crown City, the expectations could end up being a lot different than the actual result. We'll see. No, I don't want the draft there. Oh, that's so bad. I, like, barely accelerated, too, and it just gives me the biggest draft of all time. Well, what do I want to do now that I've spoiled myself here? Still gonna keep with the strategy, of course, but just how is the real issue. Oh, that's not how. Okay, normally I would chain, I think, at this next set, but I'm taking a shortcut as well. So let's just do the same thing, but just with the triple shrooms. Oh, that's rough. I think I want to spam this golden. Yeah, that was a bad decision. I should have just kept it, but it's still fine. Got a box in last. Oh, are you kidding me? And now I have to spam this golden. Yeah, maybe I should have caught up with the first golden, but who knows? There's probably going to be a shock here, so... Okay, that's a good pull. You can work with this. Now, the problem is, there's probably not going to be a shock this race. But maybe. You never know. Okay. Here we go now. Spam it! Okay, they don't have it. Can I get, like, 6th, maybe? 4th? There was a shock. It was just really late. I will take 4th. That is decent. That is really, really decent. Okay. The strategy is working very well now. I think I'm MVP in this lobby, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. Okay, and there's one more race to go. I'm on 86. Not bad at all. Hey, guys, it's possible that going into this last race, I'm actually in 3rd place overall. Maybe even 2nd. I know I'm losing to CP, but I don't know who else. I'm sure I'm missing one other person. But after checking the points, I think that's pretty close to accurate. So, I'm basically, like, free-rolling the strategy now, because I'm on 86. I said I wanted to get above average, and I'm exceeding that by quite a bit, depending on how well I do this race, obviously. Now, here, for the strategy, I think I want to chain last at lap 1, because you can pull shock. It's just I need to wait a little bit. Bill Golden's not too bad, but I don't think it's good enough to catch up with. If I had Golden Bill, I think I'd consider just straight up running with it, but I'm going to try and get an 11th or 10th place box at least. Okay. Now, depending on what we get here, we'll run our bag or chain. Okay, this is definitely just run it up for the rest of the race. And I'm even considering... No, okay. I was considering potentially going around the cut this lap, but there's no point, because everyone's going to take the cut and be further ahead. Although... No, let's not overthink it. Just Golden now. Oh, I might have Golden too early, actually. Does this take me through the cut? I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, there's no way it did. But honestly, that's a decent Golden, because it keeps me in the back, too. And I'm not going to be passed... Or I'm going to be passed by the Bill. Oh, I have to Bill early. Vantox is just forcing me to the right. It's kind of unfortunate, but... I don't get dropped in the set, but I do have a Golden. That's really all I need for the ending. I just need there not to be a shock. Oh my gosh. Barely. Blue barely grazes me. Alright, I think I can get second here. I think first is a foregone conclusion, but... Oh, I could have Golden early. I didn't realize that. Okay, go, 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 go. Maybe second still? Wow. That is incredible. I'm so sure I lost a CPE, but I might have beat literally everybody else in the lobby. Which, gaining MMR for the strategy is honestly the best result out of the 3 that we've done so far. By far. I might have lost a term, actually, now that I think about it. I definitely beat Sawano. I lost to CPE, who is pink. And I'm pretty sure I beat everyone else comfortably. But you guys will see the results on screen right now. Great result, honestly, for the strategy. Did not think this would be anywhere close to working as well as it did. But I'm glad I was able to show this to you guys and give you a great Mogi. And show you guys how it's done. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.